Yo guys, Mattman here. Today I'm bringing you some gameplay on Numa, how to get to round 100 and up. This map is definitely the easiest one to get to round 100 because the same amount of zombies spawn every round. And you can basically go forever. The guns don't really change in damage if you have the Wonder Waffle. In these early rounds you just want to wait around for the zombies to come in. It's pretty boring. And then you're gonna fast forward it here. You have to leave it around round 2 or 3 and open the warning door, because otherwise the strategy will get screwed up. Just rebuilding barriers, trying to get as many points as possible. Just shooting a few times and then knifing is probably the best way to go. And then you basically want to make sure that you let a lot of zombies in, because then you have a chance for a much needed double points or max ammo. So around at the beginning of round 3, open the help door. You're gonna buy the Thompson, and then you're gonna go to this camping spot, which is near the doctor's quarters door, which is right on this barrier. And you also need beddies. You just gotta put down your beddies and then camp at that right on that door, or on that barrier. And then the zombies can come through the barrier where I was just looking at, and they'll come around the pole to the left. So it's actually a pretty good camping spot for the early rounds. You gotta go for headshots and maybe shoot a few times and knife to maximize your points. Here I got lucky. I got a double points, which is huge, and an insta kill, so I could just go on a knifing rampage. But then I also used the Colt for ammo. There's another insta kill there, so I'm just gonna wait till the one I'm using now to run out. So this strategy, the early rounds are definitely the hardest. Once you get in, they kind of require the most skill. Once you get into the thick of your strategy, it's no longer skill, it's just how long can you go? How much more do you have in you than the next guy? And yeah, it only took about 2.5 hours to get to around 100. It's a lot shorter than people think. It's not modding, it's totally legit. And so around 5, once you have a decent amount of points, you have to open the first door, which is the fishing hut door. And every time you open a door in World at War, 3 zombies spawn inside that area, so that's one thing to be careful of. Once you have Jug, it's not much of a problem. This strategy doesn't really work in Black Ops, because once the zombies spawn in this map, then they all spawn in at once at the beginning of the round. They don't keep spawning like in Black Ops. Let's say you take out an entire horde with the Wonder Waffle in this game, then the round's kind of over after a few shots. In Black Ops, if you shoot the whole horde down, then more of them will respawn according to the round. So I'm just opening doors here, trying to get Juggernaut. Unfortunately, the door that I opened last, which is Doctor's Quarters, had Juggernaut. So I had to go back to my camping spot for a round. Just killing the 3 zombies that spawned in, and then open the doors. That's the order I just opened the doors in is the order you have to go. Opening the flogger door first, and then the comm room, and then this. So after I open this door, it's not Jug, it's double tap, which sucks. And now at round 6 we have dogs, and the first dog round's pretty hard, unless you have an MG out of the box, which I got. You just basically camp there with your buddies. It shouldn't be too much of a challenge. If a dog hits you, then just run back into your stash of buddies, because it's a 2-hit kill. And yeah, there's the max ammo. Always put 1 Betty down, so then you get an extra Betty, and then you just get 1 more Betty. If you only put 1 Betty down at the beginning of the dog round, then the max ammo replenishes it, and then you get an extra Betty. So around 7, you put your Betties all around this general area, and then I'm going to use my MG. A light machine gun's ideal for this kind of spot. So you could, if I get Jug, I could have stayed here for a while, but I didn't. I just started the strategy right when I got the waffle. So I'm just gunning down zombies. If you get hit, run back into the horde. Much needed double points. And then for these last zombies, you're going to want to make a crawler and then go open the last door to Jug and try a few boxes. So once you open Doctor's quarters, you can't camp in that spot anymore. So you want to make sure you have, if you know Jug's in there, you want to make sure you have enough before you open the doors. And knowing I didn't have enough, but knowing there were 3 zombies would spawn, then I knew I'd have enough. And that would help. Like, in these areas of the map, you're not really going to need to... You should never have to go in here unless you're trying a box. You only 2 rooms you need to be in: the fishing hut and the comm room for like the entire game. So there I got Jug. And I'm pretty sure now is when I start my strategy. Kind of gonna hold my ground here. I actually haven't started it yet. I'm just building up points. If there's a nuke, don't get it in these early rounds. Nukes will take away a lot of points that you could get just by shooting the zombies. Only get it if you're out of ammo, if you're in trouble. And so basically for this strategy, there's a course by a comm room. You can run on the outskirts of the map and it will get you really far. So here's basically when I begin the strategy. I put my beddies, one there, one right there where the zombies can come through. And that'll hold them off for a while so all the zombies spawn here. I actually have my waffle now. You want to start the rounds at the end of the bridge. That way all the zombies spawn in that room. Then right when a zombie hops over there, that's when you want to leave. And in these early rounds, you can take out like all the zombies with the waffle. So you just kind of walk the zombies back. You can kind of make a stand where I am. You walk the zombies back to the comm room and make sure you walk. So right here is the spot where I like to gun down some of the zombies until I get overrun. All I have is Jug right now and I have a lot of points. You don't really need sleight of hand for this strategy or speed cola. Right there is where I like to shoot the waffle once and then wait for the zombies, because otherwise the zombies, when you make that lap around, will come out and sometimes they'll trap you and kill you. For these rounds, I don't really like to have the ray gun, just because it won't get you a lot of points. I liked having the MG, because it did get me a lot of points, which helped me get the ray gun later on. And then I just gunned down the horde and round's over. Here's around 36, I still have the MG, I have a lot of points. I'm just making my way back to the comm room right now. I'm gonna shoot a waffle right there, and that took out a lot of zombies. And then jump through the swamp, because the swamp is where you can get down a lot of time. I was gonna gun him down, but I took 2 hits, so I ran out of there. I didn't want to risk getting down, because I tried this map a lot, and I got down on round 26, then 27, and then I got really to round 104, and then down myself basically. So here around 46, I'm just showing you where I put my beddies. It doesn't really matter, that's just where I prefer to put the beddies. And this Numa strategy is just so easy. Round 20 lasts as long as round 100. Right where that zombie just walked in right there, you want to shoot him with the ray gun to just kill him as quick as possible. In these later rounds, you'll have to shoot the waffle at him. And with this strategy, you mostly end up shooting the waffle at one zombie. So as you just saw, I just turned on the flogger, and that takes out so many zombies that you wouldn't believe. You mainly see there's only like 3 zombies following me right now. That's because the zombies are just getting massacred right now by the flogger. It really cuts down so many zombies. And then you have to really learn how to use the flogger in the later rounds. Here we're at round 68. Yeah. and beginning the strategy at the end of the bridge. Zombie comes in through there, and right when you see the zombies coming through that barrier, you want to turn on the flogger and then start slowing down. See, there's only one zombie chasing me right now. Well, two. And then you want to make a lap around the comm room, and then the round's pretty much over. You just do this every single round. And now round 70. I'm gonna show you how you should use the flogger now. So I'm just doing the same old, waiting for my buddies to blow up and stall the zombies. And then you want to shoot a waffle right there. And then activate the flogger so only 1 or 2 zombies get through it. And then that makes it the easiest. And then I'll just show you here. You just make a lap, and those are the only 2 zombies left because of the flogger. And this is just how long it takes the ray gun to kill them. The ray gun's really useless at this point. Any gun would be useless except the waffle at this point.
Son of a bitch.
Round 91, we got dogs. The dogs on Numa are so easy. What you want to do is walk back and forth across this bridge, and then kill the dogs when they whiff at you. By whiff, it means they jump in the air trying to attack you and miss. If you're running backwards, that always happens, and that's when you shoot them. If you run back and forth across the bridge, dogs are never a problem on this map. They always have the same health, always the same amount spawn. Just whiff and then shoot. There's the max ammo, round 92. Just put your buddies down right there and right there to stall the zombies. Buddies are pretty useless at this point though. They pretty much don't do anything after round 50. At these rounds, when zombies crawl through right there, you want to shoot them with the waffle, because it's the only gun that can kill them, because you don't want to waste half your ray gun ammo killing 2 zombies at this point. And here I am at round 100, really excited, as you can see. This is when I start screwing up my strategy, because as in many of the zombie maps, I get bored very easily and then get to a high round and then just screw myself up. But around 100 I mainly keep the same strategy except one part. I shoot these zombies with the waffle, and then I activated the flogger so no zombies could get through it, and it just ends the round really quickly. See, look at all the zombies that it's basically destroying, and it ends the round unless you let a zombie come in. One thing I forgot to mention was that with your last 2 zombies that you let come through the flogger, you want to just keep them and then walk around with them until the flogger reboots, because that's basically the main part of the strategy, is activating the flogger. Well guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys use this to get to around 100. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.